Derby hands.
Well, Mark, the winning one had to come to the undefeated one had to come to an end at some point. It hurt though that today.
Yeah, of course, losing any game hurts, but in the manner in which we did, and of course, but we have to see what the players are made of now. They've got to show their mettle, and they have to dust themselves down, have a good week's preparation, and be ready for the derby next week.
You weathered a storm in the second half, and to concede like that, it's hard not to point the finger at Liam Shepherd, isn't it? And he must be hurting. You could tell he was hurting after the game as well.
Yeah, that's football. You make mistakes, and unfortunately, it's led to a goal. But we win together. You know, we lose together, we draw together. So there's players knocking on the door that are asking me why they're not in the team. So that performance today gives me an opportunity to look at that.
It must be frustrating as well, because you're by far the better footballing side, but obviously playing football doesn't get you 3 points, and it almost got lowered to their level a bit in the second half.
Exactly, that's perfect analysis, Billy. We first half we controlled the game, and then second half we thought that kicking the ball out of play near the corner flag was really brave and would be the best way to do things, but all it did was invite Northampton to put the ball in the box, and that's where both of their goals come from. We need to be braver than that. If we give the ball away and trying to pass it and we concede, then I'll take the blame, but that's not how we play. And the 3 or 4 times we did pass the ball, we caught them on the counter-attack.
Exactly, could have scored them for a couple of the breaks, but when you were there in their half, you looked decent.
Yeah, we picked the wrong option, didn't we? I think we had a brilliant opportunity to slip Isaac Pearce clear on goal, and we chose to go the other way, exactly the same at Coventry the other night. Once we get that opportunity to kill the game, we have to do it.
It's hard to tell how bad the wind does up here, but it looks like it's causing a lot of problems, like blowing towards where Northampton were shooting towards that second half.
It spoiled the game, didn't it? The wind. That's the one condition I think that nobody wants to play in, because it makes the game a lot.
You can't do anything about it, I guess, can you? Just got to deal with it.
No, listen, we have to take our medicine. Credit and good luck to Northampton. We have to dust ourselves down. We move on, and we've got a little game next week at home to Chelsea.
You picked up a yellow card yourself in the technical area, also to be kicking off at some point with Shepherd and Van Velde, didn't they? What happened there?
I think it was me, I don't know. It was just chaos down there from minute one, wasn't it? And I just tried to stop their lad getting sent off because he got Shep round the throat, and then obviously he's reacted to that. That was nothing. I think the yellow card was for
an instant after, wasn't it?
I think he was appealing for a blatant foul on Paul Digby in the box before the goal. But, listen, there we go.
Put that to a side now. There's going to be a lot of build-up, isn't there, for the big game against Cheltenham on Saturday? It's going to be a lot of talk about just that game.
Yeah, of course, and that's what it is. It's a local derby, and it's one to look forward to. We'll look forward to it and get ready and be prepared as best as we can.
Thank you very much.
Thanks.
Mark, there were a couple of instances when Ruben Reid controlled it on his chest, given handball, looked a bit harsh, and then it looked like Shepherd maybe had his arm pulled back. Did it just feel like one of them days today?
Well, obviously, it's difficult for me to comment on that. I can't comment on what I really want to say, but Ruben Reid's being adjudged to handle the ball. His hand's a different colour to the centre half's hand, and then they've gone down the other end and scored. So it's a difficult one to take. There was a lot of contentious decisions today, but listen, that's the way it is, and we'll accept that and get on with it.
A couple of changes as well when Gavin Gunning came on. It looked like him and Digby went into midfield. What was you thinking behind some of these?
Just we knew the ball was going to come in our box, so we had to defend, which we did. And after we did that, we started to grow into the game. We had some really good counter attacks, but we picked the wrong option.
Cheers, Mark.